So everyone know that these No Kings protests is like they going on all around America. It's pretty big, man. It's pretty big. And I don't really know where it's gonna go, but these are like record-breaking gatherings. These are record-breaking gatherings that's showing up all around the world in these different locations, man. It's crazy. We're gonna check some of them out. But Trump's response, what went viral, the AI video of all things, the AI video. He posted a video basically. He was depicting himself as a king with a crown on in an airplane. On the airplane, it said King Trump, which is some very little boy childish shit. Trump's airplane, you know, with a crown on. This is the most immature child. Y'all put this damn little kid in office. This is a shame. A president that is spending his time making AI boo-boo videos. This is a damn shame, man. We got a little boy that's concerned with building a ballroom and dropping poop bombs on people. This is a damn little child and a tyrant. And it is so cringe, bro. I can't believe that people still support this dude. He's so anti-American and anti-constitutional. He's the biggest kid and tyrant and just enemy of America that we've ever known. I gotta call it out. This man ain't even running the country. He making boo-boo AI videos. He's somewhere right now on a damn AI video generator website saying, no, it doesn't have enough poo. Put a little more poo. Can Elon? Where's Elon? Tell him I need another prompt. I asked for green shit, not brown shit. This is a little old kid, man. Trump is a damn kid, and he earned himself a roast for being anti-constitutional. Let's go ahead and play this boo-boo video that your boy made. But first, let me show you some of these protests because, yeah, let's show some. Yeah, that's how he calls Elon. That Elon. Let's play this video real quick, man. Oh, man. This Make America Great Again? Golly. Elon. And did Trump choose the music? If Trump chose this music, this a damn shame. And then look, King Trump. Look at that's some a little bitty boy'll do, man. Daddy, I'm gonna fly the airplane and I'm gonna drop boo-boo on him, Dad. This dude, Trump, is a real little boy tyrant. Oh, man, I wonder what it was like playing with little Trump as a little boy. Give me my toy. I'm gonna smear poop on you. He's a little boo-boo thrower. Let's watch this. And you got yourself with a crown on, with a sword, but you're going against the American people, and you ain't going against a foreign enemy. Oh, this dude is horrible, man. He's messed this country up, bro. And people still following Trump right now is just horrible, delusional, idol worshippers. Look at this man got people kneeling to him. And y'all telling me this, come on, y'all still standing behind this. This is so anti-American. We no longer have a president, folks. We have a king. And he's telling you that. And what's crazy is Israel is treating him like that. This man is blatant with it. A boo-boo king at that. Not just any king, but a little ass boy and an old body king who got more respect for himself than the Constitution. That's a dangerous president. This is the foundation for a dictatorship right here. We on the brink of it, buddy. For sure. And it ain't that we just gonna have a king. We gonna have a childish, immature king that can't take criticism. That's scary. That's right. We probably gonna be worse than Trump. We got the damn boo-boo king. This is crazy, man.
Millions of Americans took to the streets today with one simple message for President Trump. You are not a king. Demonstrators in more than 2,500 cities and towns gathered for the No Kings events. And according to No Kings Media, nearly 7 million people came out across the country today for these protests. That's 2 million more than the last No Kings protests that were held back in June. The rallies come as Trump escalates what experts warn is his authoritarian reach targeting cities, people, and institutions that oppose him. I spoke with some of the protesters here in New York City earlier. Here's what they had to say.
We're still fighting for the promise of what this nation can be, and they are fighting to turn back the hands of time to bring us to darker times.
And they're not going to intimidate us with tyrant talk. We are out here to stand up for this democracy.
The military is used for the defense of this country. It is not used to control the citizenry. Trump is turning the military into his own Praetorian Guard.
Do not cower to the fascism and the threats that are coming from D.C. That's what they want us to do, and they will only be successful in that if we remain silent.
And joining us live from the protests in Los Angeles is Jacob Soboroff, MSNBC senior political and national correspondent. Also with us is George Conway, attorney and president for the Society for the Rule of Law. George also attended one of the protests today. He's also on the board of a 501c4 that helped promote the events. Jacob, let's start with you. What's it like on the ground there?
Antonio, I was watching you all morning, and the vibes here feel like a lot of the vibes that I was watching you walk around in all morning in New York City. We're in the middle of downtown Los Angeles. We're on Grand, right? Yeah, we're on Grand Street. This is the heart of the Civic Center. There are people as far as the eye can see, both in this direction, and then, Tony, let's swing around and just show them what's going on over here. It's the heart of downtown Los Angeles. You can see the Walt Disney Concert Hall in the distance out here, and people are stoked. This is a...
You won't let me be a king? I'm gonna drop boo-boo on you. Now he think he gonna make America great again by turning this shit into a dictatorship. This is the most fascist, anti-constitutional, anti-American movement, administration, and president we've ever seen. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself wearing a red MAGA hat. As far as I'm concerned, people who part of this administration are anti-American. The crazy irony behind it, the MAGA people and the Trump supporters, they act the most patriotic. They show up with the most American flags. They got all the American bumper stickers, American garb on, they Trump supporters. But they have the most anti-American ideologies and agenda. They have the most anti-constitutional responses to anything. I don't understand. It's like really wolves in sheep clothes. These people work for Israel and China, but they show up with American flags everywhere.
Jubilant.
These Trump supporters are Man, they the biggest traitors. Yeah, we know it's going to trigger some people. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
Peaceful, celebratory atmosphere, and everywhere you look, the idea that Antifa is on the streets. This lady's, look, she got a big smile on her face. Come over here. What's up? I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you.
I'm Allison.
So, are you Antifa? They say Antifa's on the streets.
I'm CTA. I'm a teacher. I teach.
Yeah, Trump just liked to say Antifa and Antifa. And, you know, I had to tell Ivanka, I said, buy me some hemorrhoid cream because Antifa got my hemorrhoids burning. Everything, blaming everything on Antifa, man.
Teach kindergartners, and we're here to make it right for students and families in our community.
So when you hear, people saying the people on these streets hate America, what's your response?
I see people being kind and loving.
Ace Ali, I'll make a deal with you. If you hit the link, I'll answer any question you want to answer, long as you're respectful. To Ace Ali only. Don't block him. To Ace Ali. If you hit the link, you can come up. You can ask me whatever you want. I'll answer, long as you respectful.
Each other and wanting a better life for everyone that's walking.
Thank you for your service as a teacher. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Okay, take it easy. It's everywhere, like I said, everywhere you look. What do we got on this one? Stop Trump from rigging the election. Prop 50, right? So, we got this big initiative on the ballot here. Hey, how are you? You want to say hi? We're live on MSNBC. What's up? What's your name?
Rosa Kini.
Have you protested before?
My chat
No,
room,
well,
man.
yes.
And let me give a big shout out to Jay Scaramella. Salutes to my Gnostic Mafia for sure.
With Cesar Chavez.
What's it like to be out here?
Emotional.
So you went from Cesar Chavez fighting for the rights of the workers to being out here.
And Imperial Valley, Salinas, you name it.
Amazing. Thank you.
That's my daughter here.
What's your name?
Angela.
Angela, it's so nice to be out here with you.
This is so awesome to see all of these American patriots out there being, what they're doing is so American. This activity founded America. Protest. Freedom of protest. That constitutional right there, if it wasn't for that, America wouldn't be here. The most American thing you can do is protest. The most anti-American thing you can do is criticize other Americans for exercising one of the most patriotic rights in the Constitution that we got. Why, Sanchez? Because that's the particular one that's responsible for America itself being founded. That's right! The people that founded America was protesting Britain. And when they founded this country, they said, listen, just so we can ensure all Americans that we will never become a tyrannical dictatorship like Great Britain, we're going to put in our Constitution that our citizens can protest the government. Yay! That's what I'm saying. Like, that was dope. That was fair. They said, listen, this country was founded out of our right to protest Great Britain, which was becoming a tyrannical dictatorship, so that America will never become like Great Britain. We're going to give our citizens in our Constitution the right to protest government if they disagree with what the administration doing. That's the most, listen, that one part of the Constitution is what make America America. The fact that we can go out in the streets and do nonviolent protests and say, look, we don't like what our government doing. We don't agree to what they doing. If we take that constitutional right away, we now live in a goddamn dictatorship. And you don't have the right to protest what the government doing. You just sit back and shut up. Welcome to China. I can't believe it's so many people that's stupid. They're mad at the protesters, and that's how I know we going to hell in a handbasket.
Stupid.
Even if I disagree with somebody protesting for, I still think that when people get out there and protest, it reminds us that we live in America. It's something to be proud of. Even when you see a group out there protesting that you don't even agree with. Even if a group out there and they advocating, let us have abortion, right? I don't agree with that. But I agree with their right to go out there and protest, right? This is America. The moment we take that away, it's no longer America. And I think a lot of people don't care about turning this place to China for their damn boyfriend named Donald Trump. That's right. They don't care about their children living in a dictatorship because they got their head so far up the orange man's ass.
What does it feel like to be on the streets today?
It's good. This is my first time.
Ever? How are you feeling?
Good. Very good.
What brings you out to the streets?
What doesn't? I mean, everything that's going on in this country is horrible. Taking away our rights, taking away our neighbors. Kids being scared to go to school is horrible.
And you're fighting back?
Yes, of course.
All right, you be safe out here today, all right?
You too.
Nice to meet you guys. It really is electric, guys. And look, here's another one.
If you disagree, hit the link. It's pinned to the top
People
of the chat
Where'd you get
room.
that suit?
I bought it. Amazon.
I'll
but
drop
you know,
it
I don't
throughout
really...
the
We're
stream.
live on MSNBC. Tell me, what's the #1 thing that brings you out here right now?
Anti-fascism.
There you go.
No kings in this country. It's not allowed. We didn't vote for it. We don't want it. It's not about.
And you know what's so crazy about Trump followers, y'all? Trump followers will be mad at you for saying no kings and Trump wrong. And if they were really proud Americans, this how you know Trump following is a damn cult. And it ain't got nothing to do with patriotism or America, right? Because if I followed Trump and I was a part of MAGA, I would actually be standing up against him saying, listen, Trump is the best man to be in the seat and I support him. If there was any other president, shit'll be worse than what it is. I'll make my political arguments for why I support Trump, but I will also say, now listen, he might be a bit egotistical, and then I would just try to defend it. I wouldn't try to ignore it or act like it's right. That's the part that make it a cult, because even if you support Trump, you ought to be like, you know, I don't agree with all that king stuff. This is America. And we don't got no kings and queens. And I love Trump, but I love America first. Because the moment you love the person before the people first, it's a cult, man. It's simple. It's a cult. Shout out to Panama Jack. They're going to wake up when that EBT don't work next month. Ooh. Oh, my God. Talk to him. And the thing about these Trump supporters, right? They will say you mad and all of that. When can we get mad? That's my question. We can never get mad. What is it gonna take for you to say, okay, now y'all can get mad? For them to start sending ICE up in regular American homes and lock and detaining little children? When are we gonna be allowed to get mad? We'll wait on you, goddammit. Let's give him some music while we wait, man. That's too much good music for him, and we're gonna give him something else. So we're gonna wait on you. When can we get mad? Well, Sanchez, you can't get mad until they literally kill you.
Stupid.
And you can be mad from the afterlife. But check this out, y'all. Here's my thing. When they talk about us getting mad or the protesters getting mad, don't they got the right to be angry at certain policy changes and stuff? We don't supposed to be happy about every damn thing that the president do. This ain't a dictatorship. Only for y'all it is. Everything Trump do is okay, even if he drop boo-boo bombs. Y'all defending a boo-boo bomber. You see how silly that is, son? You defending a... Son, you gonna defend this boo-boo bomber? Y'all look so childish defending this little old boo-boo bomber with his tyrant behind. Sanchez, leave him alone. He can get, like, you literally talking about the people is mad when this dude is so big mad. He up in the house on an AI video generator saying, nope, that's not enough shit. Run the prompt again and tell them double the shit. We need to drop triple amount of shit and tell them to make me look younger in this goddamn boo-boo bomber plane. This what your president doing. You follow an immature tyrant and you worried about somebody being mad that a little boy running the country. Why you ain't mad that a boo-boo bomber is in office, son? Y'all silly. Y'all silly. Y'all defending this childish orange motherfucker who got a problem with people exercising their constitutional rights. Right. Y'all love this damn immature tyrant too much, man. But Sanchez, Trump fly, man. He that nigga, man. You can't tell me them boo-boo bombs wasn't funny, Sanchez. Y'all corny and you ain't serious. Yeah, like, come on, this is so appropriate for the goddamn president of the United States to be doing. I bet you other leaders of other countries looking at our president like, what the hell? This is a circus over there in America. Ain't serious at all. Your president got time and he probably did that shit on the White House computer. He up in the White House on a computer on an AI video generator site with the Secret Service talking about, come on, man. Hey, Mark, I heard you can type up good prompts, man. Come on, man. Tell him to give me some more shit. It ain't sludgy enough. He don't got the right texture. And I told him I want King Trump on the side of the plane, big as hell and bright yellow so they can't see who the hell flying the plane. That's something that a little boy do. A little boy would say, Daddy, I want a big fire truck, and I want my name on the side of the fire truck. It say Brandon Fire Truck right there, Daddy. And I say, and I honk the horn, Daddy. You just a little bitty ass childish boo-boo bomber. Let's watch the video. Trump made this. Your president, right? We at the brink of World War III. And this is what your president doing on that White House computer, son. Watch this. Now, when the next president get in the White House and they start browsing through the computer drive and the hard drives, they gonna be like, what folder is this? And don't worry about that folder. That folder is all of my AI video generated videos of me and Elon balling out. Like, damn it, Trump, what you been doing in the White House all this time? Well, putting up surveillance cameras and making boo-boo videos. And making sure prices go up and that Israel get more money and power. What else you been doing, Donald Trump? What's this folder, Donald Trump? Oh, no, don't open that. Don't open that. Ivanka's right here. If you open that, you're gonna end my marriage. Donald Trump, why you got 10 folders called King Trump 1, King Trump 2, King Trump 3? Oh, those are all my thumbnails that I made over there on ChatGPT because, you know, the other video generator that I was using couldn't get my crown right. And I stopped using Canva because every time I try to make myself a king through Canva's AI, they get the shade of orange right. They know my skin isn't that orange. Now Trump Now, Trump said to the people who made this here video, you know what? Just make the shit black and white. You got me too orange. You got me looking like a goddamn Oompa Loompa. And he just make the shit black and white. And give me a sword too. And a blow pop. And a little monkey sitting on my shoulder right there. Come on. Get me someone else to do a different prompt. Why, Trump? Because I didn't ask for a pink tie, motherfucker. And do this shit over. Trump, why we got to do this whole thing over, man? I told you to make those motherfuckers worship me. I didn't say make them just sit round. I'm a damn king, for God's sake. Make that bitch get on her knees now. Now type that into the prompt. Elon, where's Elon? Nope, she's not kneeling hard enough. Nope, redo the prompt. Get me the Secret Service in this bitch right now. You gonna get this right. We gonna make America great again, one AI video at a time. Hey, Trump, they got your other video ready in the other wing of the White House, because you know he got people working on these videos and every computer tied up. Can't nobody use a computer to get no real work done, because Trump got everybody working on AI generated videos, and he got one nigga over there working on a video of him and Elon at goddammit the Blue Flame in Atlanta with Ghana. Let's go. Trump, he put this out his damn, listen, this man made this on the White House computer. He said, "No, make them motherfuckers kneel to me." Son, this is amazing, son. This is a little, look at y'all little boo-boo bomber. Y'all put this little boo-boo bomber in office, man, out of this country. You talking about making this country great again? This man don't even respect your constitutional right to protest, and he's the first president to call himself king. I won't be surprised if Trump changed his Twitter profile to King Trump. Fuck POTUS. It's KOA now. KOA, King of America, nigga. This nigga that went from POTUS to KOA. Who we got? Let's go to the first caller. See who gonna come defend KOA. Uh-oh, they gonna be mad that I'm going in and roasting Trump. But it don't matter that I'm roasting Epstein, friend. Y'all wanna see something funny? Check this out, y'all. They gonna be mad that I'm roasting Trump. I hope they ain't gonna be mad at me. I hope my black brothers ain't gonna come in here mad at me that I'm roasting the boo-boo bomber, man. What's up, my brother God King? How you doing?
What's up, Sanchez? Muted?
No, you we can hear you, man. Talk to the people, bro. Man. How do you feel about this little immature tyrant that we got in power, sir?
I'm an immature tyrant too. What do you mean, bro?
Oh, but you ain't a president, though. That's why I would never vote you as the president of the United States, because you're an immature tyrant. So we don't want that in power. I wouldn't mind having a friend or a homie that I play ball with that's an immature tyrant, but I definitely don't want a chief of police that, or a president that, or even a damn surgeon. I wouldn't even really want a surgeon to be that.
My job say don't be a Richard. I work for Carvana. Like, yo, I would never be a Richard. That's what I'm not trying to do. But as far as like what y'all put Trump through,
hold on, what did I put him through? What did I put him through?
Not y'all. I'm just like the trials that he got off on and
what
everything.
Trials?
Like
Epstein.
Hold up, nah, I ain't seen him on trial for Epstein.
Oh,
Epstein didn't even make Epstein trial.
Actually, I don't know what the hell I brought up Epstein for, but yeah, go ahead. What trials? You can go ahead.
If you want to talk about Epstein, we could do that. What about
we don't have to, but I just want to address the fact that I don't think that as president of the United States, you have any excuses whatsoever to be an immature tyrant. Because watch this, right? Let me ask you a question. Do you have any kids?
6.
Would you ever give your son an excuse for him to be an immature tyrant to his brothers or sisters? When you get on him as a father?
Of course.
So you got that. If you gonna do that for your little boy, you gotta do that for a grown man. We can't hold kids to higher standards than adults, man, my guy. We can't hold kids to higher standards than adults, but go ahead.
I thought we raised kids to be adults. So it's just like we get to a certain point where I'm not about to be talking at you like you are one of my children, possibly 18.
What, are you asking me something?
Sanchez, I just got off work and apparently I'm being kicked out of my brother's house, so give me 1 second.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I mean, apparently I'm loud, but I always wanted to talk to you, Sanchez. Flat Power TV is where I live.
Oh, I thought they was like kicking you out. You just saying you got to go outside.
I had to go to the hallway. I got my own vehicle. I'm going to go to it.
Right, yeah, get you some privacy so we can build about this, my brother. Good stuff, man.
I'm with it, Sanchez. Ain't nobody about to stop me from talking to you. I always wanted to talk to you.
And my thing is, brother, I can't understand how people could still support Trump at this point. He's running this country into the ground.
Can I just say this? You know what? I feel you on that, but you know, I ain't never had enough money for the president to be talking to me. I ain't never had enough status for what goes on in Washington. I'm from D.C. I live in Indiana right now, but I'm from D.C. I ain't never had a money for nothing that them folks said in that fucking Capitol to affect me at all. Like, yo, when Trump decided to hand out stimulus checks and said, yo, I'm gonna give you a check, just tell me your name. I said, motherfucker, you goddamn lying. If the black dude didn't do that for me, you ain't gonna do it. And he did it, and he hasn't bothered me since. With that being said, I'm like, yo, he did something real for me. So, I mean, like, yo, like, it don't last forever. But, I mean, yo, I saw y'all persecute the man. So, I'm going to let y'all rock out with that shit. But y'all ain't talking to me.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
So, are you telling me that Trump bought your loyalty for with the stimulus check is how he gained your loyalty? That's what you.
You're damn right. Money talk, bullshit.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
Exactly right, sir.
How much? Listen, how much was your stimulus check?
$1,400, $2,000, then another $1,400.
Bro, let me say something real quick, brother. You know that you can still be critical of Trump, and he's still gonna have to. If Trump give another stimulus check right now, right? You still gonna have to get your stimulus check, brother. But you still can be critical of him. You do know that I got a stimulus check from Trump too, and I'm still up here talking shit about him.
That's what's up. Like, bro, I don't know where treason actually falls at. But all I'm saying is I live in America, so I'm just like, yo, I'm just trying not to step over that line.
Can I ask you a question? You don't think it's treasonous to let a foreign nation have more power than the American people in our own government?
What power is that?
Israel.
They told me what to do and I did it.
You hear what I'm saying? Trump is allowing Israel to basically run America.
I hear what you're saying. My question to you is, Israel actually implemented a law in America and I had to stand under it.
Expound.
I mean, we stand on laws and all that stuff. You asking me, am I okay with another country running my country? I'm asking you, did that country say I had to do something over here in America? And my president was just like, yeah, we about to do that right there. And you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, let me tell you something about your president. He been doing everything Israel telling him do. He been cleaning their toilets. He been mopping their floors. He been washing Netanyahu's drawers with his hands and all that, man.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hand wash drawers,
you know what's about
sir.
to have something to do with me? November 1st, I got 6 kids. November 1st, y'all talking about these kids ain't about to get them food stamps. I'm like, shit, nigga, I work 100 hours every 2 weeks. How am I about to pay for these kids? That's something I'm about to try. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I ain't about to go steal nothing. I ain't about to throw my job away either. That's something that got something to do with me. Like, if he washing that whatever the guy name is drawers, I don't give a damn. I live in America. We got stealth bombers, word. Somebody made you go wash his drawers and we got stealth bombers? I think you a punk. That ain't got nothing to do with me, though. I ain't that powerful.
So can
you understand
So
that?
let me ask you something. Are you MAGA?
What is that? Do I want to make America great?
Do you think Trump is going to be the one to make America great?
Honestly, I feel like Trump got off the mission the same way I feel like Elon Musk got off the mission. I think now y'all were just on some vendetta shit. The first time niggas stepped up in office, I think they cared then, but then it just became like, okay, well, if y'all want to bother me, I'm just going to bother you. And now I feel like the whole country is off track.
Did you vote?
Yeah, I got a pair of Trump sneakers in my back seat.
The silver ones or the gold ones?
The silver ones. I didn't get the gold ones. They were sold out.
My bro, where are you going to wear them Trumps to, man?
I wore them to vote. That was the only time I planned to wear them.
But check this
I
out.
don't plan to put them back on again.
You ain't embarrassed to wear them Trump shoes now that he's an immature tyrant boo-boo bummer? Oh, my God.
Nope. I got 6 kids, 2 baby mamas, don't nobody like me, I ain't got no friends, and everybody feel like I'm probably that same guy. So no, I don't, not at all. He got enough power to motherfucking make y'all life hard. I don't. I wish I could make some people life hard, I would.
Why you can't make their life better?
Huh? I stepped in your life to try to make your life better. And
Here's
that
the
didn't
thing.
work.
You just said Trump gonna make America great again. How he gonna do that making people life hard?
I didn't say that. You asked me was I MAGA.
But
and
listen,
I told you that I felt the first time they stepped up and tried to do this thing, things got better. But now I feel like my administration is on just some vendetta shit. It's not right and it's not helping none of us.
And
that's what they're doing.
And you know, when you're childish and immature, you're gonna be on some vendetta shit all the time.
That's why I take my ass to work, because I'm trying not to be childish and immature.
But see, but you ain't president though. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. If you want to be childish and immature, that's fine. You know, that's your personality. But you wouldn't be president. We wouldn't vote for you. And that's the thing, right? See, if Obama was doing what Trump was doing, it'll be a whole nother ball game, because like, they want a serious ass president in that seat, and they were saying we want Trump in there because he's so manly, he red pill, he's serious, he a businessman. Now he's in there with the little boy energy.
But what Barry have to do with that? You bought him
because it's a double standard, because a black president can't be dropping boo-boo bombs and acting childish and shit. People gonna say something, but people gonna still defend Trump, though.
He was just not real enough to be who he was.
Nah, bro, nah.
You're from Chicago, like, oh my God. America should have been at its pettiest moment right then.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. Regardless of who you is, when you get in that seat, you gotta push that shit aside. Now, I know what y'all saying. You telling Trump not to be Trump? No, I'm telling him to be him as a president. Like, it's like when you go to the dentist. Let's say your dentist.
Title.
But let me say one thing. When you go to the dentist, right? A dentist is a title. And guess what? Now, my dentist may be a playful motherfucker that like to do jokes and play little pranks. But guess what? When he's working on my mouth, he can't be who he... Hold on, no, Libby. When he's working on my mouth, he can't be who he really is. He got to be serious. He got to be straight up just his title as a dentist and push his personal identity for a minute aside if he's childish and a prankster, because he's got to be professional. The same thing I'm going to require of Donald Trump.
Nope.
That's the double standard I'm talking about. And that's why we're in trouble, too.
Like, yo, we know what a doctor does. The president runs the country. Don't nobody actually know what
Guess
that
what?
entails,
Let me explain something to you, bro. It really matters how your leader of your country carries himself, because that's gonna, a lot of other world leaders around the world are looking at that, and you're representing America. You're representing America. Yeah,
I agree with that. That's why we change leaders. Because we look up and be like, that ain't what we want the world to look at us as, so therefore you gotta go. We do that. That's why it's America.
Yeah, man. But the thing, if you really like what America has to offer, then you would be pissed off that Trump is being anti-constitutional and got vitriol toward people exercising their constitutional rights. You see what I'm saying?
What constitutional rights do we have a problem with?
We have the right to protest, but Trump got mad at the protesters. He want to put ICE out there. He's dropping boo-boo bombs.
Well, see, ICE is supposed to be for violent criminals and illegal immigrants.
Right. We seeing what Trump agenda is. Here's my theory. I think Trump been putting ICE in all these places, not to reduce crime for black people, but because he know he's finna do a lot of tyrant stuff that's gonna make a lot of uproar, rebellion, revolutions, and protests in this country. And that he wanna see Trump wanna already have the military and ICE on the ground, so that when people start pushing back at his administration, he ain't nothing but a button away from activate them on the protesters while they out there too.
I want to agree with you, but what are they going to push back on?
Who going to push back on?
You said when the people start pushing back.
Yeah,
on his
because are you been keeping up with the policies and stuff he's been pushing and all that?
Elaborate, please, sir.
Okay. Trump got rid of all of those black women that work hard to get government jobs. He got rid of DEI, and guess what? More black women lost their job than anybody. He replaced them with white men, right? That's one thing. Another thing, he got rid of affirmative action. Okay, you can just go ahead, interject. Yeah.
I just want to raise my hand. I respect you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But with that, as a person from DC, I can say straight up, a lot of them jobs that are government jobs are just paper pushing jobs. They don't actually do anything.
So why you taking them from black folks and giving them to white folks then?
I don't think he took them from nobody and gave them to nobody. I think
but you didn't research it. You said you didn't research this. I did though.
So what amount of number of jobs were taken away from black people and given to white people?
He got rid of all the people who got their jobs based upon DEI and affirmative action. You know who those are? Black women. Black women. Listen, black and white women. But see, the thing about Trump, it's a patriarchal system that he's running. So all the women gonna suffer under Trump, whether you're black or white. It's because it's all about patriarch. Anybody who know Trump, and that I don't even understand why he even got a lot of female supporters, because the far right really don't even rock with women like that, even though them niggas got wives. But you know, you listen to them guys, man. But that's what I'm saying. All of his policies is against women, children, old folks. That's tyrant shit.
You're referring to us trying to eliminate fraud and all that good stuff.
That's what they telling you. I can't believe you eat that up.
Folks,
you're eating the boo-boo up, ain't you? You just gonna bite that turd. You just gonna bite that turd like that, huh?
I'm asking a question.
I'm saying Trump spewed
I go to work every day. I gotta be to work in a couple hours. So you're not talking about me.
Listen, y'all drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all drinking the Kool-Aid that Trump making. and Trump making the kind of Kool-Aid that you can see through. That's like Powerade.
Sanchez, and he gonna do me like this. Don't do me like that, Sanchez.
Y'all following
It's Black
Trump's
Power
lies,
TV.
man.
Don't do me like that.
Listen, let me ask you a question. You think that Trump is cutting down on fraud, right?
I'm not into that administration. I don't do none of those paperwork. I don't work for Washington.
But you
what I
defending
do
him?
know is what he said.
Oh my God. Let me explain something to
what
you,
he
right?
said was,
can y'all explain to them how Trump just frauded the stock market by telling his people about this, what was it, a Bitcoin or some shit? They made a couple $1 billion right before the, you know what, I'm messing the story up. I'm going to pull it up.
You talking about Trump and his wife coin?
He frauded the, he just recently, I'm going to
That's
pull up the
blockchain,
video.
but I mean, we can all do that. You can do it, I can do it. We can.
That's crazy.
That's what unregulated financial markets do. All you gotta do is make it sound good and get enough people to invest in it, and you make your money, and then you drop out that motherfucker, and they look up and they be like, damn, he got us. We had a whole bunch of NBA stars and NFL stars that did the same thing like a couple years ago.
But they ain't the president. That's what I keep saying. Like other people can
niggas
do.
die for LeBron.
Crazy,
if he ain't the president, he might as well be.
This guy, you know. But yeah, hey man, it was good speaking with you. I'm gonna turn the floor over to
Sanchez.
Enemies Public, man. Shout out to the brother Nasir for sure. Oh hell yeah.
Peace, my brother. How you doing?
My bro.
I love you too, bro, for sure.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you for joining. Much love.
That was difficult to hear, brother.
I know, man.
That was very difficult to hear. I was listening to you talking. You was making a lot of valid points, and you was making my wheels turn with some of your statements. You know, white women, they voted for Trump. A lot of them voted for Trump, despite being a convicted, you know, SA, you know, committer. They still voted for him because their virtue, white supremacy, supersedes their virtue. And you was making my wheels turn with some of your statements. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Mm-hmm.
White supremacy supersedes their virtue. And as far as the paper pushing is clerical. Most of the legislation, because their virtue is paper pushing, supersedes their virtue. Yeah. You know, most of it's paper pushing. So when somebody say that the jobs were paper pushing, those jobs were important because the paperwork has to get done. So you can't diminish those jobs to just pushing paper, because most things that's done in the legislative branch and in the executive branch is paper pushing. And as a convicted felon, a fraudulent felon, that's audacity charging somebody with fraud, regardless of what kind of fraud it is. That's audacity charging somebody with fraud. But as far as that stimulus check, you know, people taking stimulus checks and that's enough to, you know, support Donald Trump in all of his endeavors and everything that he do.
Yeah.
That's enough to convince a person to just go against the best interests of their own people or themselves. I got a corner for you if you want one. Because to me, that's whoring yourself out for close to nothing. That's behaving like a whore. If somebody could buy you like that, somebody can buy you like that. Okay, you're going to wholeheartedly say, well, I support Trump because he's giving out $1,200.
Yeah.
I could make that in a few hours, bro. And we have men talking like that.
Yeah.
Brother Key Norfolk know what I'm saying. He know what I'm saying. He know who I'm talking about. We've heard people on these platforms say we're going to support Trump because he's giving out money.
Right. Y'all for sale.
But you will serve to the detriment of your damn people. Over for close to nothing, brother. Close to
Twerking for
nothing.
pennies. Twerking for pennies.
That's
What's up, Key North?
I got a corner for you. If you want to be a cheap whore, I got a corner for you.
Corner boy, huh? Hey, salute to the bros, to the comrades, man.
Salute comrades.
It's funny because you know, these people, they act like they're actually getting some. All they getting is whatever type of idol worship they've been sold about Trump. They got an idea about him. You know, they think he cool with the black community because he hang out with rappers apparently, and you know, pardon so-called rappers from jail, and things like the brother said with the stimulus checks and like how much he need his food stamps. Like, bro, like not even talking about the brother for getting food stamps or nobody for getting food stamps, but to have this type of mindset to where we depending on it, that just show you how much in trouble we is as a people, because we're depending on these people that we're seeing with our own two eyes. Ain't none of us crazy. We gonna put off all the tyranny and all the evil acts that's taking place upon the people, just to sell out and say that because we need them. That's called Stockholm syndrome, and we got a problem with that. We got to deal with that in the community, man. And that's what I want to say. Salute.
And bro, if these dudes would debate their family, argue with their friends to defend Trump for 1,500, imagine what they'll do if Trump give them niggas 10 racks. They might snipe your ass.
Oh yeah, brother. Some of these Negroes would be very, very comfortable on a plantation, brother. And Bro Sanchez, I'm doing a stream in the near future that I would love for you to join me in. It's called Plantation Comfortability.
Oh man,
I need you to be a part of that, brother.
I'm down. I like that.
Because some of these Negroes would be very comfortable on the plantation. They talk about, well, this didn't happen. The Willie Lynch letter was fake, and we wasn't slaves. While they are displaying the very behavior that it suggests. The proof that the letter is real is some of these Negroes making it real, just like we say Israel is fulfilling, you know, scripture with what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If the Willie Lynch letter is fake, they're making it real with the behavior that some of our people display. Well, we got a lot of work to do. That's all I can say.
I agree. I agree.
A lot of work to do, because some of these people think they want to just find them a comfortable place in the system, brother. No matter how tyrannical and how detrimental it is to our people, they want them a comfortable place. I'm sorry to tell you, the blankets are itchy, and there's no comfortable place in this damn system.
I got a question to both of y'all brothers, man. Now,
let me get a mic check from Jason real quick.
Okay.
Just make sure we ain't got a troll. Jason, how you doing?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm not a troll. I've been on. I always listen. I've been on more.
Yeah, you've been on before. I just thought your name looked very familiar for sure. My bad. Go ahead, Key. Y'all got it.
Yeah,
you wanted to go ahead, bro? You got it. Jason.
I'll just briefly, man. I just think can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm just thinking about all of this, man. I'm just thinking all this is the This is survival of the weakest link, or this is the survival of the fittest on the planet right now. We're dealing with, and there's a group of people that's heading for extinction, and and while they going down, we got to go down with them because they some big brats, right? That's what the way I can see it, just from visually. So now we got to suffer amongst them. They didn't took the land. Right, they don't own it. They took everything they have, the scientists, or reuse something that was left for them. They're the number one debt holders. They got this nation number one and leading in the world in debt. Because who gets issued the most debt in the U.S. They're users. What we seeing is them lose power right before our eyes. So we cannot really be wasting too much more time, the way I see it, with their energy, because they're headed for extinction. So if we're really here for the unison and the unity on the planet, these people are not about to be here too much longer. So why do we need to be surrounding ourselves with their energy in the context for longevity of lineage of blood? It's showing that it's not lasting on this planet, and they're headed for extinction without us even have to utilize any weapons of war. It's natural selection. So I think we're wasting a lot of our time, because I find myself doing the same thing, just amongst them or with their energies and all, because it's all about the control and how they can control the melanated majority of the world. I'm not just talking the U.S. I'm talking the world. They're losing the fight on the planet, and we ain't got nothing to do with it, but they taking us down with them.
That's the part that we missed.
Go ahead, brother.
Nasir, you go first. I'm going to go after you.
No, I was just agreeing with the brother. I was just agreeing with him. I was just agreeing with
a little bit low, Sanchez. It might be me, but your mic sound low.
Okay, appreciate that. Did anyone want to go for I expound on that?
I was just gonna say, man, it was a point in time that as the people who were being oppressed by the system, it was not even a time where we even had people considering being in either party of the government. I want to look back into, now we had those who were those black boulets, but not so-called conscious people or so-called woke people. I don't remember that in the conscious community, man, back in the day with the Greats. I don't remember one person saying, well, I'm a Republican, or I'm gonna vote for Trump, or I don't know about y'all.
You know why?
Yeah.
That's important, Key. That's very important. We got to zoom in on that, man. You know why? Because back then, you couldn't be conscious without being anti-establishment. So if you couldn't say, well, I'm a Democrat or a Republican, that's some new shit, to where you got pro-black MAGA people and pro-black Democrat people, like the old that's why I said, man, listen, I'm pro-truth, because check it out, bro. I love my people, but I ain't gotta be part of these. That's like Black Lives Matter type stuff. Some people sincere with they shit, like people got different meanings for what it mean to be for their people. But my whole thing is, I'm gonna say something right now that may be divisive, and it ain't no way for me to beat around the bush, because that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm gonna just go on, spit it out, and pass the mic to Nasir. I don't think you can really be for your people if you into like politics and you fucking with the political system, and that's just where I'm gonna stand.
And I stand with you on that, brother. And I'm gonna say this to all these Negroes running around wearing MAGA hats in Jersey. That don't put you on the team. You just a goddamn fan. So you can buy all the MAGA hats and all the MAGA jerseys. You're not on the team. I don't care how they rock with it and scream about it. These Negroes are not on the team. They'll use you to serve to your detriment, but you're not on the damn team.
And I don't even know why we striving to be on their team. Just from the outside looking in, we see the detriment around the world. This is not just the U.S. You know what I mean? Why do we even want to be on their team? We see they headed for exit based on their own scientists. And I'm not trying to be rude. We just have to deal with the truth. And if we're dealing with the truth, a lot of people are going to be mad. And, just because you telling it how it is. But look, this planet is meant for a large group of people, but a small group of people is not meant for, and they headed for extinction.
Bro, they do exactly what parasites do. They create appetites within you So you can feed on the things that they got to offer you that are nothing. In return is all about your energy. You trade your energy for some fake shit they making up. Like this is witchcraft at its finest, bro. And they playing with souls, like how bro been saying, not to even really go that deep, but this is a spiritual ritual that's taking place every time everybody casts they vote. They giving their energy to be mixed into the crystal ball with this warlock or this witch or whatever you want to call it that's actually putting the spell upon the people. That's why. So once they create these appetites for people and they start giving people stuff like food stamps and stimulus checks, and people start depending on this type of stuff, they get you hooked. And then once you get so comfortable with that, and then they shut down everything else that you could possibly use as a source where you just got to solely rely on them, then they know they got you under their power, under their spell.
You right on the money, and the worst part is they controlling somebody else's resources. When you really break it down, like it's like when I say somebody else's, like the land was stolen. Let's just place the facts on it. But you have to pay into a system that stole everything from you. This is the name of the game, and you're just supposed to be like it's okay. No, you got to be insane in the system. You got your mind can't be thinking like, you know, A to Z in the system because it's screwed up. So like I said, I like this. I would like to witness to see the downfall of wrongdoings to the people. You know what I mean? Because it is about the unity, but there's just a certain group that's headed for exit. So how can we be sitting up under how they dictate everything across the globe? Not even just talk.
Does my mic sound better?
Oh yeah.
Sounds better.
You got rid of that Rice Krispies treats. There you go.
Yeah, they was telling me that I was, you know, getting my T-Pain on. I was sounding crazy, like I'm in space.
I thought Trump was cutting in, about to tell Sanchez he a hater and shit, and you know the people love him. Sanchez, you know one thing you can't deny, Sanchez. The people love you, Sanchez. They're gonna call you a hater.
Telling you, man. Hey, I got some fire video reviews coming up for the people. We're gonna run them through. I'm gonna run one through now, y'all. I got a good one for you. I got a clip of Bill Nye, the science guy, trying to milk this Trump shit while everyone going in on Trump. He's at the No King protest talking about, and Trump doesn't care enough about science and shit. So y'all know we gotta go and review that one. We got a couple on, man. Salutes to my nigga Key, man. We on our troll shit right back tonight on Trump, man. But yeah, y'all put this dude in office, man. Like y'all put this damn boo-boo bomber in office. Let me share this with y'all. But hold on, did y'all even see the video we talking about? Let me play it for the panel for real. I don't know if y'all saw it. Let me play this. He chose that music too. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta let everybody know Trump chose this goddamn music too. Shout out to the OG Leo. Big dog Philly in the motherfucking house. How many times y'all think he made Elon do this shit over? He brought Elon. The shit is not soupy enough. This shit look like a Wendy's, goddammit, Frosty. What you ever had that?
Sanchez trip.
My tip crispy, Elon, so I can get me some more to like the black. You know, he taught me that.
We want diarrhea. We want diarrhea. Make sure there's diarrhea.
Oh shit! Just dump it.
Chocolate frosty. Chocolate frosty.
Bro, we want to get them as pretty as we can, Elon. We want people with our shit.
Y'all got me crying, my nigga, because I'm picturing this like Trump got all the damn computers in the White House just tied up with folks doing bullshit to stroke his ego. Ain't nobody doing no work on them computers for the country right now, y'all. They making shit like this. Look at this shit. And he uploaded this. Come on, man. Corny. Corny. Pop secret. Corny. Listen, this is the most corniest president of all time. They need to move the White House to Nebraska. That's how corny this man is. Shout out to mama. Yeah, they need to move the White House to Nebraska. King corniness. Do you really think our vote count? I didn't vote. No, we don't think that our vote count.
I never voted for president. I've been of the legal age to vote for over 40 years, brother, and never went out and casted a vote.
Yeah, neither have I ever. But you know what? I can just hear Donald Trump right now, the way he's sitting there with his eyes closed, with that crown on. He's saying to himself in his head, the name's Donald Trump, bitch. He's trying to steal Rick James shit. That nigga.
Nah, it looks like he's saying to me, Brother Key, is, damn, I love a quarter pounder.
Burger King, head looking ass nigga. You know Elon, I thought you were the techie.
I said, oh, Elon, when I saw that rocket shoot across the sky, and I just creamed my pants, and I said, Elon.
Out of LA.
You got to make that shit look like chocolate ice cream, Elon. You're the techie.
Oh, shit. That nigga got the Secret Service on ChatGPT making, goddammit, AI video generated
It's so
shit.
nice to meet you guys. What are your names?
Amanda.
Brooke.
Amanda and Brooke. All right, nice to meet you, Amanda and Brooke. Let me hand you that if that's okay. Can I hand you that? Wait, check this out, guys. It's loud. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or if I'll be able to hear you, but I mean, it is a real party. Hold on, let me say hi. How's it going in there?
This is like a party slash protest. I'm fucking with it. It's like Mardi Gras shit.
Yeah, so it's always at the space where healing needs to happen.
When you hear people out in D.C. say, these people out on the
Let's
street.
hear what they talking about.
Make sure you get a energy bar or a Red Bull for your cameraman. You're really working them hard with all those movements across the protest.
You know,
Get your
I
steps
got them
in.
in my backpack. That's why I brought the backpack.
There you go. Stay safe, my friend. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Greatly appreciate it.
So, George, we want to check in with you.
Yeah, I'll pass on the energy drink, but you can go ahead and get your boy like a payday. But goddammit, yeah, I ain't fucking with the monsters.
D.C. Was the vibe in D.C. as much fun as what was happening in L.A.? Or, I mean, I know D.C. has just been a resurrected war zone, but you were there today, and you also were in a pretty interesting wardrobe choice, I must say. I feel like you were wearing a T-shirt that was designed to troll Donald Trump.
Yeah, this dude looks, trying to figure out what he looked like in a minute, but his color is interesting. But, yeah, we're going to see. No, I like his shirt, though, with that no king crown thing like that. I might have to steal that idea. I like that.
Said, I am Antifa. And I think a guy from the Daily Caller took a photo.
Don't his neck look like it's computer generated? Look at his neck.
I know that nigga got a back head instead of a forehead. It's like a whole back top, that nigga eyebrows.
I hope y'all don't mind us getting the roast on. This reporter might be a CGI. He might not be real.
Photograph of it.
Because them neck muscles don't look like a real human.
And then it was some kind of gotcha on conservative media, but, you know, it's just completely silly. I mean, I was out there with my dog. It was absolutely, I was out in Arlington, Virginia, shortly after 9 a.m. For a march that started at 10. I was there with my corgi, Clyde.
He looked like somebody, Dave. Yeah, he looked like somebody.
Who was the workout dude, man? They used to have the afro back in the day, the white guy.
Yeah.
He looked like him and Lionel Richie if them two niggas could have a
That,
baby, bro.
no, you got it. What's that workout dude name? You got it. That's him.
Yeah. He looked like his afro shrunk and shit.
That's who he looked like, bro. That little workout dude, man. Oh
The niggas
man,
got
that's
the
crazy.
energy like a motherfucker. It look like he just want to start doing aerobics and shit right now while he holding them.
And then they
Whatever
said he
he
looked like
holding.
Billy Crystal too. Yeah, he can
Yeah,
go for Billy Crystal for sure. He damn sure can at the right angle. But yeah, he looked
all the
like
niggas
somebody.
look alike, man. You know,
Richard
I
Simmons,
just
yeah,
they
Panama.
got them gay eyes on them, man. You gotta watch them boys, man.
Damn, man.
Antifa. Clyde might really be Antifa
Yeah.
as a corgi owner.
Yeah, he
If
wore
he's a
this.
stable
I
genius
also
or he's a
had. Yes. And then I also had, just in case we ran into some moments, I had a bag.
Are you showing us
of
your bribes
cash.
on live TV?
You know, here. I mean, thanks for having me on.
Okay, this is kind of corny. I'm trying to go to the Tyrant news, Tyrant stories. Oh yeah, let's go here.
And now to the No Kings protests. Millions of Americans from New York to Georgia to Texas and California and many other states and cities in between taking to the streets to protest the Trump administration's policies. It may be the largest one-day protest in the U.S. in more than 50 years. Here's ABC's Andrew Dimbert.
Tonight, President Trump mocking the millions of Americans who took to the streets.
Bro, look at all them people. Bro, look at all them. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not standing on no bridge with all them people because I don't know if they know anything about science, but they just walking and chilling, so that's fine. It ain't like they jumping and shit, but y'all know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah. Nah, I feel you, man. That's a lot of people. But my thing, Sanchez, so I don't really think they getting all them people like out of them one places. And this just my thoughts on my mind, you know, just a disclaimer, you know. I feel like they got like a bus, man, and they just going around doing this shit like a
I
world
believe it.
tour. Like,
I'm gonna tell you, but I think that these kind of protests are organized, and that there is some kind of way that the city may have to orchestrate it. Because I'm gonna tell you why I think what was weird about it, right? You see all of these people, right, and you ask a question: where are all of those cars parked? Where are all of the cars parked? Now, unless they parking way blocks away where the city cordon off the protest area, and it ain't no cars beyond that point because the road's blocked off, and everybody park outside of that. And see, that's why I don't like protests, because you get so far away from your vehicle, some shit pop off, mosh pit shit. Listen, I don't like a bunch of people like that. And I like protesting. It's a constitutional. I'm glad they doing it, but is it wrong that I'm glad they doing it, but I don't want to be out there? Ain't that's kind of messed up?
no, I feel the same way because I know for it's like they ciphering the energy of the people. So even though it is some people who out there who genuinely are there for the cause, the whole thing is being spearheaded by propaganda and agendas.
I'd
So
rather
by
sit back
default,
and donate. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Mic check, mic check.
Mike, shout out to the OG Leo in the house for Sheezy.
What's good, brother Sanchez? Much love and respect, my nigga Key and
Much love.
Republic, everybody on the panel and in the chat, man. You
Salute,
know,
OG, salute.
Salute. You know, excellent topic like always, good brother. You know, I just feel like Americans have been, you know, scared to protest for real, especially flag on the plate, African Americans, black people, you know, whatever you want to call, whatever misnomer you want to call it. We've been pushed where like we really don't care, and we ain't protesting. You know, no matter how bad it gets.
You know, and also, you know, mind control and a lot with religion, all of that thrown in there. We just don't care anymore. And it's sad, man. You know, they don't even care about the next generation. You know what I mean? It's like this corporation can, like, we can prove that we've been experimenting on. We can prove that, you know, they did many things. You know, like they
I
took the
just
fight
think,
out of Americans. But yeah, appreciate you, bro Sanchez. You already know. Much love and respect.
yeah.
Black motherfucking power. But
Much love. I see Trump bringing in ICE, the National Guard, the reserves, if these protests continue, because we got LA, Atlanta, New York, Arlington, Chi-Town, Greenville. And if we keep getting most cities with these kind of crowds and it's consistent, I think this may be the beginning of something big, but I'll fall back.
But I think Trump's going to send provocateurs in because it's making him look bad, especially in Chicago. They had this large crowd, and they acted so contrary to what Trump said they were acting. All of these demonstrations went without incident, and it's making him look bad. And it's all about the optics to Donald Trump, how shit look, how things make him look. So I think he's going to send people in to start the trouble and make these peaceful demonstrations unpeaceful. I don't put it past him.
That's what they did with George Floyd. Yo, peace, salute.
Salute.
Peace.
Oh, that my brother Wisdom, salute. Hey, you know, I won't cut nobody out, was I?
Nah,
Mic check.
You good.
Somebody got the video playing in the back. But I want to say this, man. You know, the consciousness of the people only gonna be uplifted when we realize, I think what we said earlier was a real key point when it comes to being conscious. We gotta like rid the conscious community of the infiltrators. You know what I'm saying? Our people are so easily infiltrated because if it look good, or you know, it ain't gotta taste good if it look good. We sold on the looks of things. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really take a step back and focus on that, because with the conscious community being infiltrated, it has lowered the consciousness of the people as a collective. I think it's a very important point for us to remember that, you know, being on the establishment side was never even in consideration for the people who were conscious and who were aware that they were being oppressed by the powers that be. So, you know, I want to say that. I want to fall back. Salute.
Yeah, man. Let me play this video, finish this video for y'all real quick. Salutes.
Just one-day protests in the U.S. in more than 50 years. Here's ABC's Andrew Dimbert.
Tonight, President Trump mocking the millions of Americans who took to the streets in peaceful protest on Saturday in what has been described as one of the largest single-day demonstrations in U.S. history. An estimated 7 million people gathered across.
7 million? What? Bro, this is like 7 times the people at a Million Man March. And so this is fucking huge, dude. This is a lot of people, man. Bro, if it's this many people, it make me think it probably taking you hours just to get up out of there when it's over.
Bro, it ain't that many people in the whole. What city is that, bro? Chicago got what, 9 million? What city is that?
And bro, look at the guy with the arms up in the air right next to the guy with the hat. He looked like he got on a mask.
Yeah. But look at it. They can't, man, think about if more people, these people got to be coming from other places. That's why I was saying what I said earlier. This is millions of people. You got to think the Million Man March. You got to think of how many people. And then it wasn't nothing but like 200,000-300,000 people reportedly, allegedly, I think that was them trying to throw that 3/5 thing back in our face again. But my point is, I think that these people are traveling to these places because it's so many people. There's more people that's at the rally than it is in this whole city. Like,
and keep in mind that 7 million is across multiple cities. For sure, we got to keep that in mind. That is true. 7 million across the nation. But what I'm saying is
that makes it massive,
that's still a fucking lot. That's
that
a
makes
lot.
it massive. That still makes it massive. 7 million people across the nation.
It's record breaking.
It's big.
It's record breaking for sure.
Some 2,700 No Kings rallies in cities from coast to coast, according to organizers. Trump responding via.
Josh Warren, thank you for being a member. He said, y'all hear the value in these conversations? Smash the like and share the video, become a member, and support the conscious conversation.
Social media posting an AI-generated video depicting a crowned Trump flying a King Trump jet, and sharing another video, first posted by Vice President J.D. Vance, showing Trump placing a crown on his head. But from Los Angeles to Chicago to New York's Times Square, a common refrain. What brings you out here today?
Democracy is dying and we have to save it.
Yep.
Mary, this was the second No Kings Day since President Trump.
Ain't that crazy that they said that the most patriotic president was supposed to be Trump, and he the one that's ironically killing democracy?
Returned to the White House.
They also said, Bro Sanchez, that he's claiming he's the healthiest.
Yeah.
And he looks like death. Like a person who has gone through the process of rigor mortis and everything. He looks like
let me address
he don't look well at all.
Let me address this Trump dummy, right? And let me not call him a dummy. My apologize, but check this out, right? To the person that said we only believe the news when they talking about Trump, you don't gotta believe the news. Cause guess what? The news one of the first people to share the video of him dropping the poop bombs on the people. You act like it's fake and that the news lying on Trump. Trump made that shit on the White House computer and put it on his own social media. It don't require me believing the news. Y'all see how delusional these damn Trump supporters be?
Brother, they total line, brother, no matter what. Donald Trump can walk up and slap his mother. He'll ask his mother what she did. What you do, Ma? Instead of going after Trump.
Yep. But what did his mama do, though?
Exactly.
That's what they're going to say.
House and
This is fucking crazy, man. It like, you don't gotta believe the news when it come to Trump, because guess what? Y'all voted for Trump because y'all say he transparent. Trump call it how he feel it, and at least we know what we're getting. So listen, we don't gotta believe shit when it come to Trump. We can just look at what he do and judge it. Simple. And y'all can quit making excuses for it, because you want to change the narrative to y'all believe in the news versus you need to be explaining the actions of this damn president that's acting like an immature little boy got time to make CGI videos of dropping boo-boo bombs on citizens. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. And that's the conversation we need.
That's the most important conversation we need to be having, because if we're so invested into pouring ourselves into a system that ain't even invested in pouring everything into itself, let alone us, it's a failing system. We thinking we can fix this system. This system working the way it was designed to work. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. You know what I mean? So the conversation to be having is, why are we invest in ourselves. Why are we taking someone seriously who's not taking themselves seriously? You wouldn't even do that in a relationship, but you would do that for Donald Trump. Come on,
I
man.
don't, and the thing is, the people who take him serious, that's why these videos are to call y'all out and put the spotlight on to show how foolish it is for y'all to do that with everything this man doing. And they can't defend it without trolling. But what do you expect from people who follow a troll president? They gonna be trolls. But the whole thing is this. Somebody, whoever said we should have had a food truck out there at this protest, you right, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, especially at that Atlanta gathering, niggas should have had them fish plates out there in the deep pot. And guess how you gonna do it, how we do it? You get 2 pieces of fish, 4 pieces of bread, and a damn thing, and some fries, and that's what you get. That's all you get is the fries and that bitch. They give you the white bread and 2 pieces of fish. That's a fish plate, nigga. That's how you get it in the South.
Fish plate.
Yeah, you got me crying, bro.
I would
You know that
somebody.
you know that Atlanta protests ain't go well. You know them boys got the fighting, boys got the being boys. They got.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, I'm telling
Bro
that bottle of
Sanchez.
water, you can get your $4 of water. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question. Maybe you can help me with. They automatically think that you endorse the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain that to me, brother?
Yeah. Oh, that nigga got a problem with peanut butter. Oh, so you like jelly, huh?
Exactly. Just because. How about not rocking with the jackass or the elephant? How about not rocking with either one? How about some of us don't like politics at all? I can't stand politics or politicians because it's impossible for 2 wings of the same bird to fly in a different direction. They're on the same bird. And guess what bird they use as their mascot? The predatory bird. So I don't rock with no politicians.
They said we
because they
buffering.
all lie. Again, it all depends on where you want to be stabbed. Democrats will stab you in the back. Republicans, they're straight up. They'll stab you right in your damn chest, but you're still stabbed. You can get stabbed right in your heart from the back of you and in the front of you. So it don't matter. I don't like none of them bastards.
Thing is, if people were, if people wasn't really sold on the government is supposed to take care of the people, this the whole thing. So people start relying on the government. The majority of people still relying on the government. Like, even if there is one successful person in the family, there's still out of 100 people, it's still 80 people who still dependent upon the government. So it ain't like people have even had the mindset over the years because it wasn't even a thought. So I don't blame people, but I do at the same time, because how many times are you going to continue to allow a snake to bite you? Are you going to realize that you going to get bit because this is what a snake do? So when you're dealing with a snake, you need to be trying to, even if you're going to make sure the snake, all right, you still want to separate from that snake in peace. So it's at least a thought. Even if you can't do it right now, it's still always on your mind, like, look, this ain't going well. So we need to become aware. Just waking up and knowing what they're doing ain't enough anymore. We got to become aware of what they're doing, and we got to become aware of why we're so dependent upon them.
They saying we're buffering. Yeah, we are. And
it happens with these type of streams, bro Sanchez.
Yeah, it's good now, says Ghost. All right.
With a study In contrast, here are Presidents George W. Bush and President Barack Obama. Contrast. Here are Presidents George W. Bush and President Barack Obama when confronted by public opposition to their policies.
Democracy is a beautiful thing, and that people are allowed to express their opinion. I welcome people's right to say what they believe.
I've listened to you. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. All right.
Shout out to my sister Doe Eyes. Blessings, Bro Sanchez, stopping through. Yes, there are 90% devoid of color that have been protesting, and this is from my own eyes. Yeah, I noticed that most of the protest crowds are predominantly white. You know, because black people ain't really gonna get out there until a nigga gets shot by the police. But I ain't gonna lie, these kind of protests is very important right here with this tyrant in office. What, we still buffering? Can y'all drop a 1 if y'all can hear me? Shout out to Doe Eyes. Drop a 1 if we good.
Bro Sanchez, a lot of our people think that Donald Trump has something good and tangible for us. I hear some of the language our people using and how they support Trump. To me, seeing us wearing, one of our people wearing MAGA hats and shit is bugging. It's just bugging to me. And I don't see how they think that he has something for them that's beneficial. I don't. But for some reason, they think Donald Trump has something for us. He do. But it's not something we're going to enjoy, I tell you that much.
But you got to remember, they treating it like a sport. So they're going to rep their sport. They're going to rep their fans. You know, you go buy the hat, you do.
Exactly. They think they're on the team, though, Ja.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't want to be on a losing team on the planet.
Oh, hell
I don't. That's why if people really saw the team that they trying to join for what it's worth, it's from what my eyes, from vision I've seen, it's been the one that caused the most destruction and separation across the globe. Why would you want to be a part of that team? And we see it going on globally. That's not white or black. That's all across the globe. And history shows you this. This is who they are, man. They're users. They'll come in and use your land, use your resources, put you out the house. You're the one that has all the wealth, but they take it and control it. You see, it's yours, but they're controlling they're controlling all your assets. And I don't get how people can't see them for who they're worth. But now they're losing. But now their own government is turning on them. So you see them showing up in mass numbers, mad at their own man, mad at their own damn goddamn man. You know, it's not this. None of this is our fight. Or when I say our, I mean the people that are of righteousness, that are for the betterment of the world, and to cause suffer and struggle all across the globe for people. I don't want to be a part of that team.
I agree. But some of us will align ourselves with anyone who we perceive as winning. They want to be on the winning team, not make their team a winning team. They just want to be on a team that they see as winning.
You're right. And that's the image. And the image that we are given across the world is they're winning. Even though we got the most dead in America. Then still you start to look at the actual numbers. But the image that, like you're saying, the image that they give the people is a winning image. That way, I mean, come on, that flag high image. But they're not dealing with reality.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not dealing with reality though.
Do you think it's like do you think they just taking a blind eye? I think they just turning the other cheek. Because
I think they really don't know who they are. But we ain't nobody asked them that. Yeah, I really don't think they know who they are, but man.
But see,
we showed them all, man. We showed them how to stay clean. We showed them everything.
The reason I'm saying
we didn't gave them everything, man. They still
these people just doing what they told.
You know, I mean, just ask yourself what have they. Just ask yourself what have they brought the world. And I say they because it's a group. It's not just one or two. It's a group of them. I'm not saying they all involved in the crimes, but from what the world, they definitely haven't brought us closer. The brown people are the lovers of the world because we're everywhere on the world. So it just needs to happen that certain people are having to get pushed away through natural selection. And what we're seeing right before our eyes on TV is them losing power. They don't know how to deal with it. That's why they're the only ones in the large masses they're mad that they're losing their homes. They're losing their assets. Now they're losing. We've been losing the whole time. When I say we, I'm talking about melanated people all over, brown people all over the world. We're losing dealing with these beasts that come in and take control of your things through military. They'll hire the people that look like you to come through with military force. That's just not our nature across the globe. So of course we don't have a military, to stand up and that's
the Department of Defense is not even called the Department of Defense now. It's called the Department of War. So they're not even, it's not as if they were on the defense ever, but now they're just being outright with it. The Department.
Yeah, man, I'm out. I'm in Colorado. They have a large military or law enforcement thing going on right now at the convention center. I mean, all the military agencies are down here right now. I think they've been here a week already. It's crazy. But what my point is, they're getting ready for something because they're down here. I haven't looked into what the convention is, but they're here in Denver, Colorado right now as we speak in real time. They got a convention going on with all the law enforcement personnel. I mean, all of the agencies, they're there. So there's something in the works. You just don't meet up at no convention center. These guys are something else, man. And I'm just can't wait. I wish I see the day that this evil. I'm not saying it come in one color, but from the image I've been given, they showing me one people that rule the world. From the image I've been given.
They probably have Israel there training the law enforcement because they were doing it in New Jersey about a year or two ago. They got caught. Somebody recorded it and posted it that they were training police officers illegal chokeholds and illegal tactics on how to jam people up. They had this convention in Atlantic City about a year or two ago. And I covered it about a year or two ago where they had law enforcement from all over the United States. And they had people training them to do exactly what they're doing now. Police departments.
To what the brother was saying, you got to understand, man, what World War III is all about. We take 3 and we take the pyramid symbol from the 3 and we can see what the pyramid gonna represent us. They got pyramids all over this country. A pyramid really represents, they got like the 6, the number of man. So they showing you that they take a possession. You know what I'm saying? You got a macabre. They taking control of your car. You know what I'm saying? When they take it. Yeah, so this is what it's all about. This is why they're doing this whole metaverse thing. This whole man versus machine thing is trying to find a way to encase your light. They tired. They don't just want to get rid of you because your light just recycle back to the cycle of life. You got a magnet on the inside of you, basically. So when this meat suit fall off, then that magnet gonna go back to the source, to the source magnet. They can't do that. They stuck here. So what you think World War III all about? They got to contain the body so they can contain the what they really trying to get, what's inside of the lamp, the light.
You're right, but from what I'm seeing that's going to happen, it's not going to work, man. They're not going to be around here for long, man. And the world's going to come back into the people that are supposed to be here, control. Not to say that we're not going to still have to fend off evil. And this is in the future. Hopefully sooner than later, but in the future. But the genetics or the bloodline is everything. This is all about blood. And their blood just don't stand the time. The beings that we're talking about. And from what their own people are telling us now, they're headed for extinction. Like gone like the dinosaurs type stuff, having to try to reconstruct it. So we shouldn't have to worry about their struggle or their pain. Our genetics go so far back. Our bloodline goes so far back. That's what the envy is about. So, of course, they must control all of your stuff all across the globe. Because that's how powerful we are. The bloodline we're so ancient. That's the love, man. We so ancient in the blood. We ancient in the blood, and they are not. They are, and they are not.
I got a little. I think they are though. because by them being a synagogue of Satan, they are the sign gauge of Satan. Sign, wave, sign, gauge, synagogue. They the sign gauge of Satan. So why we supposed to be reflecting from the heavens, from the higher realm, they reflecting from the bottom. So we got to give them their credit and know exactly what they is and
Correct.
what they possess, because
But
they tricking us.
they are not
us to saying that they dark.
justifying. They are not justifying being here, though.
Nah,
Yeah,
not saying that. I'm just saying what's actually taking place, because
Yeah, I know what you're
when we
saying, beloved,
vote
but
for these
they are not
politicians,
justifying being here. And anything and anybody that doesn't justify their existence,
that's a fact.
the
But
laws of
they
nature get rid of it.
when we vote for them, though, we vote for them to keep shit going like CERN, where they're actually going and trapping dark matter and bringing dark matter over here and exposing the dark matter to the people that's injecting the people with dark matter. So we literally dealing with evil spirits and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's the problem. That's the thing. That's the only thing I'm coming. That's where I'm coming is evil spirits. The evil shouldn't be running the show for the majority, because the majority is not evil. That's a small percentage of beings that are evil, from what I'm seeing. And that's why it's a small percentage that run everything.
The
Very small
majority
percentage
become
that run
evil by
everything.
default, though. They become evil by default. So when they go along with the beast, then they evil too, because they fueling the beast. They evil by default.
Yeah,
So
and
this
right. You're
what we
right.
gotta realize.
By nature, by nature, you would envy somebody that got a longevity of lineage of history on the planet, and you don't. By nature, you would, and that's what we're talking about. By
That's a
nature,
fact.
you would envy the winner. You talking about a
So
race,
in
right? You talking
terms
about
of
how
hope,
long,
I
how
agree with
fast you
that.
can get there, or how long you can. You talking about a marathon runner versus somebody that was only here for a short time. You know what I mean? So of course they gonna envy you.
Whenever a people use a deadly firearm as the great equalizer in opposition to somebody's genitalia, yeah, bro, what you're saying is on point.
And I'm not even, and you know what's so striking? I'm not even speaking about just humans. They came and decimated the forests. They killed off a lot, massacred animals. To remember the buffalo, they massacred the buffalo. Large numbers killed. I mean, it's massacred. The bald eagle barely came back off the endangered species list.
Yeah,
Due to dealing with
now I'm
them.
seeing
They kill. And it just ain't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to say this is not white and black. This is about humanity. It's about life and living.
It
These
is.
people have been. They've shown us this. They've shown us a history of destruction. Why are we still being tricked by the masquerading? I don't care what leader they put in front of us. They're not indigenous to the lands to be leading those lands, and that's where I'm starting.
Now I'm seeing commercials about saving elephants.
Facts. These the people who want to go.
They destroy everything, bro. These evil people destroy everything, bro.
They want to go against nature, and that's the spiral. We supposed to be going on a natural spiral. They try to bend us. We get bored with the natural spiral. Like bro said yesterday, like we was better off. We was already good with the just being able to communicate with each other on an analog level. So now when we went digital, we didn't understand what we was doing. We sold on this American dream, but we should be looking at it as a nightmare. We're not. We keep thinking that we don't understand that we going inside of a house that's on fire and everything locked in here. You ain't gonna get nothing but a burnt hand on your way out trying to get out these locked doors. Like, it ain't made for us. So we keep having people who are infiltrating the conscious community and coming and pouring upon the conscious community while they should be giving their energy to the system, the powers that's oppressing them. And that's what we need to deal with.
A federal judge in Illinois scrambled to convene a last-minute hearing this morning to say she is, quote, startled by videos she is seeing of ICE's tactics on the streets of Chicago. Now, she says,
I didn't know they was already sending ICE to fuck with the protesters. I thought that was yet to come.
She has, quote, serious concerns that the federal law enforcement agents she is seeing are not following her.
You can't tell me this administration ain't racist, because y'all are now sending ICE to mess with these protesters, and we're starting where? in Chicago, not Arlington, Virginia.
Orders in the Windy City. Her statement comes as CNN obtains new
Look at
video
here.
that shows a border
I told y'all, what did I say? I said, look, Trump already got the National Guard and ICE in the hood when all them black people was clapping, talking about he need to clean up this violence, all this violence. Now he on y'all protesters now. This a dictatorship. See, this a dictatorship. See, this is anti-constitutional because you got the right to protest, man. This is crazy, man.
Patrol agent tackling and pinning a 19-year-old outside of a Walgreens store in Chicago.
With mask and shit on. That's the thing about ICE. You don't even know. These mass vigilantes showing up. This is crazy. With all
they banned that in California, Bro Sanchez. They banned all law enforcement from wearing masks.
That's crazy. No one, because who I'm going to complain on?
First in it.
He's a citizen! He's a citizen! He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
Trump's goons.
You don't know what's going on, so get the back!
Trump's goons.
Just want to emphasize, she was saying he's a citizen. That's what she was screaming.
And this dude, I know this ain't a...
The incident started when agents crashed their vehicle.
They chasing American citizens through Walgreens, y'all. What the hell is this country going through? See, I told y'all World War III is going to be the powers against the people. You might as well get used to seeing this. You might as well get used to seeing American citizens have their rights violated by the military and agencies like ICE. This finna be normalized.
That's a fact, bro. So we had so many people, and they pulling on the heartstrings of the people. Like, don't you want to end crime in your communities? And then we like, yeah, Trump. And then he like, okay, I'm gonna send in the National Guard. And then when the National Guard come in, they doing shit like this instead of what they were supposed to be doing. Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
You know what, Bro Key? The last time we spoke, I made this statement. Some of our people, and some people in general, should have never been allowed to watch conspiracy tapes on psychological operation.
Bro, let me say something real quick, right? You got some people saying you don't know what that kid did. Citizens can be arrested, right? That kind of mentality is how I know we going to hell in a handbasket. You don't want to know what that kid. They don't want to know what the kid did. They just want to automatically have an excuse not to stand up for their people. When I'm telling them what the kid did, he was protesting. I can show you more videos of ICE. They making it like protesting is a damn crime. Can you see these? Let's play some more. It ain't just that kid.
Basically saying that federal agents are not.
Like, I'm telling y'all what the hell he's doing.
Bro Sanchez, one question, bro. What is Border Patrol doing other than at the border?
Right, but they
guy
don't get
at Border
that
Patrol.
part. They don't get
Why
that
is he not
part.
at some damn border?
Like the whole thing is, when did ICE start arresting American citizens? When they for illegal immigrants. So when you see black kids getting handled by ICE, that's Trump racist way of saying go back to Africa. We handling you just like the Venezuelans, you niggas. You just another, cause what did Trump say? Listen real quick. Listen, hold up. Trump said out of his mouth, you illegal immigrants that's protesting, we gonna get ICE on you. So instead of him, he's looking at black people like illegal immigrants. Cause look, what the MAGA folks was saying, look, Americans have the right to protest, but what they were saying is that, well, these illegal immigrants ain't got no rights. and now they treating black people like you ain't got no rights and you want to take up for it.
And they also called us natural born criminals. Donald Trump stood at a rostrum and said that we're natural born criminals before he deployed the troops to Chicago. Natural born criminals will kill and don't even think about it. We wake up in the morning thinking about crime. That's what he said.
And I'm gonna tell y'all the most weirdest, desperate, brokest, dustiest shit that I've heard. I support ICE because these immigrants taking our jobs. That's the most ignorant, stupidest shit ever. Ever since ICE started getting rid of the immigrants, people been showing videos of empty fruit farms, empty fucking construction sites. The jobs that these immigrants got, you don't want them damn jobs. If your ass is, if you're out here mad that some dude trying to compete with you for an apple picking job, you at the lowest of low, my nigga. If you competing with toilet,
Bro Sanchez, not for nothing,
listen,
dusty ass
show
niggas,
me
man,
one. But let me just land. Let me land my plane. I'm gonna let y'all go. Show me any decent America out there that's desperate and fight. Man, that nigga took that job I wanted, scrubbing toilets. Fuck. Took my toilet scrubbing job, nigga. Bro, if that is the kind of jobs that the immigrants got, don't nobody wanna do them motherfuckers. So y'all can chill with that.
You're right, bro. He took my weed whacking job.
Right.
You know what? They got the people sold on this energy that whooped my ass for so long. It's your turn now, nigga. Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, look how they doing them Mexicans. Look how they doing them this people and shit. Like, but at the same time, it's like a battered woman syndrome because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let the other woman in because shit, that's gonna take less of a whooping off me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna try to prove myself to be the good boy. You understand what I'm saying? So I can get special treatment. I could get boule treatment now for being a part of the system. I've adopted a white mind. I done swapped my mind out. You know. So that's the type of this. That's why this shit is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And so many of our people are, you know, they like, damn, if I don't get my children in the colleges to go for the system, you know, then what am I supposed to do? We stuck in the system, but you got to know how to be in this shit and not of it, man. And I fall back.
Hey, yo, you said you do plumbing in NYC. Check it out. Do a job that many Americans don't want to do. It ain't our fault that you don't want to. You supposed to own a plumbing company. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. If you're making shitty pay to play with boo-boo in people's toilets, that's on you. Because if I was in plumbing, I would have my own independent plumbing company. These immigrants ain't got that. These immigrants coming over here and they would work for my plumbing company so I can kick my feet up and send my Mexicans to go plunge your shit from your toilet and pay them, what, $7 an hour? But you see what I'm saying? Anybody that know how capitalism works, you don't want to be a damn plumber in America. That's silly. You want to have a plumbing company and you want to get you some immigrants to go chase that boo-boo while you kick your feet up, sir. Work hard, smart, not hard. I'm just saying, if you are competing with the people who want to play with boo-boo, and there's some good money in plumbing, but if you're complaining about immigrant money in plumbing, you at the bottom of the bottom in the plumbing industry. Because the immigrants, the most they gonna do is be lucky for somebody to let them work at their plumbing company, and you gonna be the lowest paid nigga doing the most. And you gonna get paid under the table. And we know how that go. Come on now, bro. You ain't competing with them, are you? Talk back to me, Ayo. We still buffering? God damn. Drop a one if y'all just heard what I'm trying to tell Ayo. But yeah, salutes to him. I'm gonna play this video, man. Salutes to the panel for sure.
Not to use chemical munitions against peaceful protesters, against members of the...
Yeah, plumbers, immigrant plumbers. Y'all missing the point. See, a lot of people, if I would be mad at immigrants, right? Because they can come take my plumbing job and I know that this dude gonna pay them under the table for cheaper. But that is not y'all though. That's so goddamn rare, it's crazy. And you telling me that ICE in the hood messing with regular Americans is worth us letting Ayo keep chasing boo-boo and plunge toilets. It's a fucked up trade-off because everybody that's complaining about their jobs, they happy that they get to go play with boo-boo every day and it's decent money, but ICE ain't going to mess with the immigrants with job, but ICE ain't coming to get the immigrants that's working jobs is what Trump said. Trump, because people was complaining, they was like, Trump, these immigrants are over here working good jobs. Why y'all messing with these people? They working. They doing the work Americans don't want to do. Trump was like, nah, we just getting the gang members and Venezuelan gang members. So if that's true, Trump ain't even protecting y'all jobs. He just getting the immigrant gang members and he letting the workers stay. Now, we know that ain't true. ICE is just racist and they want to, basically it's Trump's new task force to treat blacks, Mexicans, Hispanics, and everyone non-white like it ain't your damn country. Tell me I'm lying. It's their excuse to activate the good old boy days to where we can treat all the non-whites like they fucking second-class citizens, and that's what we see. That's what we've been seeing from ICE. They've been detaining black kids, and guess what? You had a viral story that was fake, but I did have a lot of people say, look, they are detaining kids. And now after seeing these protests and how they treated that 19-year-old boy and how they doing these protesters in Chicago, but see, I showed y'all 6 more cities where ICE ain't out there and they ain't nothing but white crowds. So Trump got a problem with the protesters, but only the black ones, because I'm just saying now, here go ICE in Chicago getting physical. And I just showed y'all the protests from Arlington and all that. You'll see it's different. Up, boom.